make clear to President Putin that there are areas where we can cooperate if he chooses.
The White House hasn't released specifics on this meeting, but the Kremlin is now saying that it could last 4 to 5 hours, and President Biden says he is ready. He knows exactly what he's walking into.
President Biden's final day in Belgium before heading off to Geneva for that high-stakes showdown with Russia's Vladimir Putin.
You've met Vladimir Putin before. What's your mindset walking into a meeting with a former KGB agent who you've said has no soul?
I have met with him. He's bright, he's tough, and I have found that he is as they say when he used to play ball, a worthy adversary.
Sources say the president has been deep in preps, briefing at least once a day. The White House assembling a team of experts on Russia, including a former National Security Council official from the Trump administration, who once said she considered faking a medical emergency to stop that now infamous press conference where Trump sided with Putin over his own intelligence community. President Biden says his goal is to avoid conflict and stabilize relations.
Are there going to be specific concessions you want Putin to make?
If he chooses not to cooperate and acts in a way that he has in the past relative to cybersecurity and some other activities, then we will respond. We will respond in kind.
On his first foreign trip since taking office, the president and NATO allies putting up a united front against the world's autocracies. The group naming China as a new security threat for the first time, calling out Beijing's assertive behavior, and also identifying Russia as a risk.
Police in Georgia investigating a deadly dispute over a mask.
I don't know what the world is coming to, period.
They say a customer opened fire at this grocery store near Atlanta when a cashier asked him to cover his face. The gunfire leaving the cashier dead and the store security guard wounded. From supermarkets to airplanes, fights over mask requirements have been growing more frequently. The FAA has received more than 3,000 reports of unruly passengers on planes this year. It says the overwhelming majority have been passengers refusing to wear a mask.
The mask mandate is in place for a reason. It's in place because not everyone who boards a plane can get vaccinated yet.
Today, California is dropping its mask and social distancing mandates for vaccinated people as cases decline in most of the country. But COVID infections are still rising in these 8 states. According to the CDC, the vaccination rate in all of these states, except Hawaii, is below the national average. It comes as health officials grow increasingly worried about a more dangerous variant of the coronavirus known as Delta, first seen in India. It now accounts for nearly 10% of COVID cases in the U.S. The Delta variant, so serious, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has now delayed the UK's reopening plans. The good news, doctors say the vaccines offer significant protection against the variant.